Hello friends, today we will discuss very interesting topic, that is electromagnetic radiation and Planck's quantum theory. We know one important characteristic of all matter, that it absorbs particular radiation, at the same time it emit of different wavelength of radiation. That means absorption and emission of radiation is observed by the different substance, and the nature of absorption and emission depends upon the nature of matter. So before that, we have to know what is electromagnetic radiation. What is this electromagnetic radiation? Electromagnetic radiation means radiation having both electrical and magnetic properties. Magnetic nature. That means both electrical and magnetic behavior. Certain radiation which has electrical and magnetic behavior means it has electric field and magnetic field. That is called electromagnetic radiation. May be visible or may not be visible. And if you discuss one example of one transverse wave, let the wave is like this. This is your direction of propagation. That means direction of propagation is like this. This is the displacement. This is your displacement, maximum displacement. And this is in upward direction, this is in downward direction. Another wave that produce like this, and this direction is which way? In this direction. This is one plane, this is one plane, and this is another plane. Just if it is x-axis, this is your y-axis. Means it is 90 degree. So if it is, this wave is electrical wave, and this wave will be, this is your magnetic wave and this is your electrical wave. Means particular radiation has two behavior, electrical behavior and magnetic natures. The wave, it is divided two parts, electrical behavior, electrical wave and magnetic wave. Both are perpendicular to each other. And this common property of wave is, let us discuss one particular wave. Suppose this is the amplitude, this is called amplitude A, maximum displacement. This is also A, This is also A. This is in upward direction. This is in backward direction. Opposite. Positive, negative. And this is called crest. This is called top. Displacement, maximum displacement in positive direction, maximum displacement in negative direction, that is called trough, this is called crest. This is called crest. This distance is called wavelength lambda. That is called lambda. What is lambda? The distance between two consecutive crest, consecutive crest or consecutive trough. If it will be taken like this is lambda. And this is called amplitude. This is called wavelength. And the number of rotation, this is a half rotation, this is another half rotation. If you complete it, if you reverse it, it will be like this. If you just reverse this wave in this direction, it will be like this. So it will be a complete circle. So number of rotation per second, that is called frequency. This is called nu. Nu means frequency. This is called number of rotation, complete rotation per second. Number of rotation per second, that is called your frequency. And what is nu bar? Nu bar, it is called nu bar. Nu bar means that is called wave number. What are these? These are some important characteristics. These are the parameter of particular waves. These are transverse wave. This transverse wave can be assigned by different parameters. What is the wavelength of wave? What is the wave number of the wave? What is the frequency of the wave? This wave number is equal to 1 by lambda. Lambda means wavelength. This is called wavelength. And that one, wave number. And this is called frequency. This is called frequency. Frequency is nu, number of rotation per second. It is also called 1 hertz. 1 hertz. Unit is second inverse. Unit of frequency is second inverse. And unit of lambda is angstrom or picometer or millimeter, like this. Centimeter, nanometer, different units can be used for wavelength. Angstrom, picometer, millimeter, centimeter, nanometer, like this. Different unit can be used for wavelength. This is called wave number, these are frequency and velocity also. C is the velocity. Radiation just like your light. So this radiation velocity generally taken as 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Generally radiation velocity is taken as 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. So these are the what? Parameters of wave. And radiation having both electrical magnetic behavior, these are called electromagnetic waves. But it is observed that electromagnetic waves generally their spectrum, that is called electromagnetic spectrum. What is the meaning of electromagnetic spectrum? Increasing order of wavelength of different radiation. Increasing order of wavelength First is cosmic ray, then your gamma ray, then X-ray, then which is coming? UV, ultraviolet ray, then visible ray, then infrared, microwaves, then radio waves. These are all are called electromagnetic radiation, and this is called electromagnetic spectrum, means arranging the radiation in increasing order of wavelength, lambda, increasing order of wavelength, and decreasing order of what? Frequency. This is your frequency, this is your wavelength. Which order? Increasing order of wavelength, increasing order of wavelength, and this is opposite. That in this way, if you do this way, if increasing your wavelength, then decreasing order of frequency. Just like so, this type of arrangement is called electromagnetic spectrum. According to that, this is called visible radiation. Visible radiation wavelength ranges from 400 nanometer to 700 nanometer. This you have to remember. This is the wavelength of visible radiation. Visible radiation means, you know, visible radiation means VV. Like this. That is violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. This is all are called visible light, because we can see this light. If you mix it, you will get another color, but it is visible. That's why this is called visible light, and all these wavelength lies from 400 nanometer to some. That means visible light is violet is 400 nanometer and red is 700 nanometer. This is the wavelength. So these are the electromagnetic spectrum, whether it is visible or invisible. This radiation has different characteristics. Electromagnetic radiation. This electromagnetic radiation can be expressed in different parameters. What is this? Wavelength, that is lambda, then velocity, that is c, then frequency, that is nu, wave number, nu bar, wavelength, velocity, frequency, intensity. Intensity generally, what is that? Number of photons. Number of photons of light falling per second per unit area Intensity means how much of light, how much of amount of light, how much of radiation falling per second per unit area. That means in the particular space, particular region, how much of light is falling per second. Number of radiation falling is more means intensity is more. Photon means energy. Here photons means energy. Amount of energy falling per second per unit area. That is called intensity. Kinetic energy. Radiation has also kinetic energy. So these are very important parameters. Wavelength. Radiation has wavelength, velocity, frequency, wave number, intensity and kinetic energy. But one thing remember, there is a relation between your frequency is equal to C by lambda. What is this? Frequency is equal to C by lambda. C means velocity, lambda is the wavelength. And this is the unit is hertz. Hertz or second inverse. That means 1 second inverse is equal to 1 hertz. 1 second inverse is equal to 1 hertz. So this relation is very important. Intensity. And already we know wave number mu bar is equal to 1 by lambda. That means per unit length, for wave 1 by lambda means your wavelength. How much radiation, how much waves falling per unit length, that is wave number. How number of waves per unit length, that is called wave number. So like this. And another relation between these parameter, the relation between different parameters of the particular wave studied by Planck's, that is Planck's quantum theory. Planck's quantum theory. This is only that the wave nature of radiation. Planck studied that matter has wave character. Matter has wave character. All matter has wave character. That what is this? And light has also, all radiation has wave character. It may be different types of radiation, but it has wave character. If it has wave character, then what are the features? What are the characteristics of the radiation? He discussed. What is that? Radiation may be emitted or observed. Radiation may be emitted or observed by the body discontinuously in the form of small packets called quantum. In case of light, called photon. That means radiation emitted or absorbed by the body always discontinuously. Discontinuous means there is no overlapping of wave. Suppose this is one wave, another wave is coming like this. there is a gap between the wave. Gap. If there is a gap between the waves, that is called discontinuously. When the wave will be overlap one another, suppose this is a wave, another wave like this. This is called continuous. It is discontinuous. Discontinuous. It is continuous. But as per the Planck's, energy emitted or absorbed by the body always discontinuously in the form of small packets. That energy is called packet. Another new name in quantum chemistry, that is packet. One packet means one photon. One quantum, this packet is called quantum, that is called photon. Second point, according to Planck's, that energy is directly proportional to frequency. That means E is proportional to what? Frequency, that is nu. Implies if E is equal to h nu. What is the meaning of that? H is a constant called Planck's constant. Value is 6.62 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. This is Planck constant. Energy is directly proportional to frequency. And if you add photons, packet, E is equal to, instead of h nu you can write NH nu. N stand for 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. But N cannot be 0. One packet, one photon means 1 h nu, 2 h nu, 3 h nu. Like this, energy is emitted or absorbed by the body. That's why N is multiplied. N indicates number of photons. That is number of photon. That is called number of photon. So this equation, this is a main two formula. That main two theory, radiation emitted, absorbed discontinuously, and this energy of radiation energy is directly proportional to frequency. And this formula can be written as E is equal to N H nu is equal to C by lambda. This is one formula and this is also another formula. This is regarding your Planck's quantum theory. Then what are the problems regarding your Planck's quantum theory? Let us discuss. So, question is like this. Here wavelength is given. Wavelength lambda is given as per the question. Wavelength of particular radiation is 5800 angstrom. It is given. But what is the question? Calculate wave number, nu bar, question mark, and calculate frequency. Nu bar is called wave number, only nu is called frequency. we'll calculate. This is the question. How can we do it? We know wave number nu bar is equal to 1 by lambda. Here 1 by 5800 angstrom, which is equal to 1 by 5800. How much? It will be meter. 5800 into 10 to the power minus 10 meter. 5800 angstrom equal to 5800 into 10 to minus 10 meter. This value will be equal to how much? It will be 1.72 into 10 to the power 6 meter inverse. What is the wave number? 1.72 into 10 to the power 6 meter inverse. This is the wave number. Then second question is calculate frequency. Nu is equal to C by lambda. What is C? C, that means C into 1 by lambda. Here C is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. 1 by lambda means that is frequency is equal to velocity into wave number, because 1 by lambda is wave number. This can be written as nu is equal to C into nu bar. C into nu bar, because 1 by lambda is nu bar. So C into 1 by lambda means 1 by lambda already calculated. You put this value 1.72 into 10 to the power 6 meter inverse. Then meter inverse and meter, it will be cancelled. What is left? That will be here. Answer will be calculate quick. How much coming? 5.17 into 10 to the power 14 second inverse. What does mean? That means wave number here it is coming in the form of how much? Sorry, frequency is coming in the form of 10 to the power 14 second inverse. That means which is equal to this much of hertz. This much of hertz. So this is the value of frequency and this is the value of wave number. Problem that 100 watt bulb, 100 watt bulbs that means this bulb the power is 100 watt. That means how much? 100 joule per second. This is the power of the bulb. We are using generally watt in the form of watt. 100 watt, 40 watt, 10 watt like this. Energy per second consumed. And wavelength, it is produced. This bulb produce the radiation of wavelength. How much? 400 nanometer. 4000 nanometer. 400 nanometer of wavelength of radiation produced from the bulb. But the question is, calculate number of photons produced. Number of photons produced. This is the question mark. Number of photons means we will calculate which value? Small n. We will calculate small n. So, if lambda if the bulb produced wavelength of light that is 400 nanometer, then what is the energy of light produced by the bulb? How much energy produced by the bulb? Bulb produced, when bulb glows, it produces light, it produces radiation. Then what is the wavelength of radiation produced by the bulb? How much? We will calculate. Wavelength is this much, so how much energy is produced by the bulb? That E is equal to H nu. E is equal to H nu. That means H is 6.62 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. Unit is very important during the workout of the problem. You carefully use the unit, proper unit, into frequency. Frequency is equal to how much? C by lambda. So 6.62 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second into C is equal to 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. 8 meter per second upon lambda. Lambda is given 400 nanometer is equal to how much meter? 400 into 10 to the power minus 9 meter. So 400 into 10 to the power minus 9 meter. So these are the data. Okay, then if you solve it, how much is coming energy? How much energy is coming? Pause your video and try to solve it. Firstly, try to solve the problem quickly so that you can save your time for other question. Okay, that is how much? 4.9 into 10 to the power, how much came? Minus 19 joule. 4.9 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule. This is the energy produced by the bulb. This much of energy, this much of radiation of wavelength, this much, and energy this much. But the bulb power is 100 watt, means 100 joule of light produced per second. Already you know. That means per second this much of energy is released. Then how much photon of light produced? The photon of light formula is that as the 100 watt bulb, NH nu equal to 100 joule. As per the question, as the bulb is 100 joule energy is consumed per second, then NH nu is equal to 100 joule. Implies, what is the value of N? H nu value already calculated. N into 4.9 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule is equal to 100 joule. Then what is the value of N? Then N is equal to 100 upon 4.9 into 10 to the power minus 19 is equal to how much? Try to calculate. The result is how much? 2.01 into 10 to the power 20, this much per second. That means per second this bulb produce this much of photon of light. This much of photon means how much? That means it is proved if the radiation wavelength is this much, 100 watt bulb produce this much of photon of light. Photon means packet. This much packet of light per second it is produced. Per second this much of energy of light in the form of packets released from the bulb. Okay, this is regarding your Planck's quantum theory. Okay, thank you.
you.